not a nice person. Okay, I know this. It's fine. This is a fact. Okay, it's always been this way. I'm just not a good person. Deep down, like if you were to get past the facade of like smiles and kind of, cheerfulness, I'm just not a good person. I am, in my core, I'm a bad person, okay? I mean, if you want to know if I'm a good person or a bad person, look how many subscribers I have, okay? That will tell you. And a lot of people know that my channel exists. A lot of friends, a lot of family, like a lot of people know, like, and I have one subscriber. That should tell you something about the type of person that I am. I'm not a good person. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Like, I remember I showed somebody my podcast, and I said, "Did you like it?" And they were like, "Dude, you're fucking disgusting. Like, you're disgusting. You're like a sick fucking human being. You got a sickness in your fucking head. And the shit you say, it's awful. You think it's funny, but it's not. It's sick and it's twisted. And you're kind of a piece of shit. You know that? You're kind of a fucking dirtbag." And I was like, "Listen, Mom, I can make it better, and I can clean it up again, and I can get it, you know what I mean, where it's a little more." She's like, "No, you're fucking shit, okay? And you're no son of mine. I don't want to know you anymore. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine." But that's just leading me into this story that I have to tell, which is a difficult story. It's not easy for me. This is not easy for me. There was a head cashier, that worked at the store that I worked at, and she was deaf, like almost fully deaf. Like she had like 10% of her hearing, And she had like things in her ears that would like enhance her hearing so that she could hear, like a little more. But she had, I hate to say it, like she had deaf accent, you know what I mean? Like when she talked, it was hard to understand her, Like at the end of the night, when it's getting time to close, we close at 10 o'clock. Like 15 minutes before we close, you're supposed to make an overhead page, the head cashier, to let everybody know, the store's closing, right? And she'd get on there and she'd be like, "Hello, I'm sorry, like I know I'm being an asshole, but this is the truth, and I have to tell the truth. And if telling the truth means that I remain at one subscriber, then so be it." She would get on, she would, "Hello everybody, this is overhead page. Yeah, you get now. Right? And like literally nobody could understand her. Nobody. Dude, there'd be people in the store at fucking 12:30 at night, okay? You'd be like, "Dude, we closed like 2.5 hours ago." And you're like, "Well, we didn't know. What the fuck?" Right? You could not understand this woman, right? So she would call me and ask me for things, and it was so hard for me, right? She would call me and she'd say, "Hi Dave, can you guys say that? And can you guys say that?" Right? And the first time she asked me, like I felt bad when I was like, "Sorry, could you repeat that?" And she was like, "Hey, and can you get the bicep up and clean your ears out?" Right? Shit, and I wouldn't know what she was saying, right? So she'd call me, she'd say, like, I'll give you an example, right? This happened one day. She called me, she said, "Dave, can you get it?" And I was so embarrassed, and on my mother's life, this is true, right? I was so embarrassed, I was like, "Sure." I said, "I'll be on that right away." You know what I mean? I threw the dice. I took a Ned Campbell, and I said, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, sure, I'll get on that. And she's like, "Hey, go." And I was like, holy shit, what did I just agree to? I had no idea what I just agreed to, right? And then 10 minutes later, she'd call me up and she's like, "Dude, what the fuck? And everybody's going crazy. What the fuck is happening?" And I would not know I would run up to customer service to see what. And apparently on this occasion, a customer had been waiting 45 minutes for a product to be brought out for him. Nobody helped him, so she called me to kind of, and he's like, by the time I got up there, he's like, man, go fucking kill yourself, you fucking asshole. I've been waiting here an hour, right? And she's like, hey, what the fuck happened to you? You know what I mean? You gotta get the league. And I was like, I don't know what you're saying. I have no idea. I'm sorry. I'm a bad person. I'm going to hell. I don't know what you're saying. So hit the subscribe button. smash that button. What?